Sir, this is the 110% truth.
Okay.
I wake up to everybody beefing like,
Wow.
Her brother's like, oh my mama, got me up and blah blah blah.
Any
blah, blah.
physical altercations there?
Yeah, but her brother ended up fighting her stepdad. And this is what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you're saying that I was like dead ass. There's no way that I went past the house. I never went past the house.
On a usual evening on August 26th, 2020, this entitled guy named Cordante Walker took his girlfriend, Lourdes Kemolen, out to celebrate her 23rd birthday at a fancy Seattle area hotel. But just hours later, she was found dead and partially nude behind a chiropractor's clinic in Kent, Washington. An eyewitness reported seeing Walker behind the wheel, accelerating toward Lourdes, not just once, but multiple times. In this interrogation, Walker will try to explain every detail of what apparently happened on his romantic evening with his girlfriend.
I got her birthday cake, flowers, balloons. As soon as she got home from work, she walked into the room, it's balloons, the birthday cake, all the candles lit, you know.
But behind this romantic story lies a horrifying truth, and these detectives know they are about to uncover something far darker than a romantic evening with an incident. And Walker, who thinks he'll be going home after this interview, will be faced with the harshest of realities.
So you pull over into that yard, and then where was she at in relation to?
She was in the yard, she was right on the other side of the tree.
Oh, okay.
The autopsy revealed that Lourdes was run over by a car multiple times, and now her boyfriend, Walker, has been brought in for interrogation to explain what actually happened.
Okay, if I'm asking a lot of questions, this is I'm going to show you I got respect. I ain't trying to give you no hard time, bro, you know?
Okay, so tell us what happened out there.
Listen, sir, this is the 110% truth.
Okay.
August 26th, which was yesterday, was my girlfriend's birthday, 23rd birthday.
Okay.
All day, I really was just catering to her, took her to the mall, bought her birthday outfit, and I took her to Nova Host Bellevue, the Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, yeah, I think I've been there.
Yeah, I took her there. So, at that point, we hadn't really drank like that because I don't do drink and driving. My dad's an alcoholic, you know? And he kind of fucked up my family with the alcohol, so I don't really like alcohol like that. So I was drinking a little bit.
Where is this at? At the steakhouse? Okay.
So we had a good time. I had videos on my phone, wherever my phone is. Had a good time. You know, she dressed up, whatever. We leave. We end up, while we're about to leave, her mom calls her and she's like, you know, you guys want to come to the house? You know, it's your birthday, I want to see you. So they go see her at her mom's house. We go over to her mom's house. We're taking shots. Everybody's having a good time, literally. It's no weird, nothing.
Where's her mom?
Her mom probably lives about 5 minutes away where you guys arrested me from. Where I got arrested from.
Just right around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we go there. I leave because I had to go to my brother's house. He lived right down the street. I had to go to my brother's house to drop him off a shirt because he needed a white t-shirt. You know, I got one in my trunk, so I dropped him off. Then I came back, and my girlfriend was like, I want to go back to my mom's house. You know, they're trying to get me a bottle for my birthday and trying to drink with me. It's her mom, her stepdad, her brother, her nieces, her nephews, you know? And she's like, are you sure you want to go back there? I wish I would have said no, but I was like, you know, it's your birthday, babe. What do I look like telling you can't kick it with your family?
Why'd she ask that?
She just asked because she was like, you know, are you sure you want to go to my family's house? Are you sure that's something you want to do? You know, because I had took her out, so I guess she was like trying to show me respect too, make sure that it was something that we would both enjoy. But I was like, no, that's fine. You know, you go to your family's house, whatever. I'm not going to ever get in the way. You spending time with your family because I'm very family oriented myself.
At first, it sounds like a perfect birthday, but after they went to her mother's, a small misunderstanding quickly escalated into a heated argument.
So the conversation started getting heated. You know, I'm like, what did you leave me for? What are you beefing for? You know, and she's just really going ham. Like, she's like, oh, you left. You didn't listen to me. I was telling you, come fuck on. You're worried about my brother. You're not even worried about your own girlfriend. I'm like, it's not even like that, bro. You want me to be your boyfriend. You want to get married and all this shit. You have to realize if I fuck with you, I have to your family too. The same respect I have for you. If you're down and out and crying, I need to have that same respect for your family. Right. Just like I would expect her to have for mine. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not being outlandish. I'm not being nothing. And right now, I'm going to tell you the complete truth for everything that happened. So she gets mad off of what I said. I'm like, you know, whatever. bitch, you're tripping. I called her a bitch, you know, I'm like, whatever, bitch, you're
So
tripping.
she gets mad because of
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah, you know, but she was already mad. So me saying,
right.
this made it worse, you know? I was like, whatever, you're tripping, you know? But I didn't say, like, you're tripping, I was just like, whatever. Tripping, you know, and from then she pulls over, stops on the side of the road, get out, starts walking.
His confident tone, describing things most boyfriends would be shy to admit, is a common behavior that the detectives are used to. His too composed manner of speaking suggests that he has almost forgotten his girlfriend is gone. And if you're annoyed already, bear with me because it gets even more interesting from here on.
So she's making all these threats, doing all this extra shit. You know, I'm like, you know what? I'm out here. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. My house is right across the street. I'm about to go home and go to sleep. That's what I didn't say all that, but that's what you're thinking. Like, you know.
And she lives there with you.
Yeah, she lives there with me. So I get in the car, and when I get in the car,
Does she get in?
I know I'm trying to skirt the off before she gets in the car, because you know how girls are in high school around the age. They argue with you and be like, leave, and then as soon as you actually start to leave, oh, come on, don't leave me, or you know, they want to hop in the car, they want to call you and be like, oh, I'm sorry, you know. So that happened, but she's trying to hop in the car, you know, but I'm just trying to hurry up and pull off. So when I hurry, but I'm worried about myself because I already have a case that I'm on probation for right now, you know what I'm saying, and it's DV. And I didn't even do it, you know, so I don't even get into all that. But, you know, I'm just like, you know, I'm not trying to get that charge again, you know, because I'm going to go to jail, period. There's no way around it. So I get in the car, I'm trying to skirt off. She hops in front of the car. The car hits her, right? A random person, I don't know where they came from, I don't know, I really don't know even when they came in the picture. They come around, they're like, oh, you killed her, you probably killed her, don't run. But mind you, the person that's saying that, or whatever, witness, whatever, they have a gun, and they let off multiple shots. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, I didn't want to leave her. When she got in front of the car, I felt bad. I didn't want to leave her. I love her. That's my girlfriend. So I get out the car. I'm trying to pick her up to take her in the car so I can take her to the hospital. You know? The dude's like, don't touch her. Don't touch her. I didn't look at him one time. All I was worried about is her, so I couldn't even tell you what the dude looked like. But all I'm saying is that I know he had a gun out because he was like, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you, and I'm really not saying nothing to him. Like, I'm just, the only thing I said to him is, bro, I didn't try to hit her. She's trying to stop me. She got in front of the car, you know? He goes, don't grab her, don't pull off. I'm calling the police. I'm trying to grab her just to get to the hospital, you know? I'm grabbing her. While I'm grabbing her, he lets off a good 2 shots. Boom, boom, like a warning shot. I got shot in my shoulder in December. I have the scar right here. So that's like, you know, gunshots just don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? So he starts shooting. It made me more of in a rush. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to get her in the car. So I grab her, pick her up, put her in the car. At this point, it's like she's like a dead body, just a weight, like, you know, a dead weight. So I throw her in the car. We're pulling off. When we pull off, we're going straight because we have to turn around to turn back out of the neighborhood, you know? So I go straight, and then he lets off a good 5 shots.
And did you pick her up and put her in the car?
I picked her up by myself and put her in the car.
Where at in the car?
The front seat. I'm pretty sure. To the point to where I'm such in a rush, sir, I didn't even get to close the passenger side door because I'm trying not to get shot. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he feels like I'm threatening her, so I guess he do have the right in his head to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to hurry up, get her in the car. I hurry up, get her in the car, trying to close the door. Her feet is like this, like weird, you know? Just hella weird.
Like outside the car?
Yeah, like it's like towards the door, you know? And I try to close it, but her foot's sticking out so it didn't close. But I'm like, I'm not trying to get shot, so I just pull off, you know? And when I pull off, he just starts shooting. I don't know if he was shooting at me. I don't know if he was shooting in the air, whatever. I never looked at him. I was just trying to hurry up and focus on me and my situation, you know? And when we get to that situation, he keeps on saying like, oh, you killed her, I'm calling the police, and I'm like, damn, the police gonna show up. I'm big, I'm black, I have tattoos on my face, like, I just look like a woman beater, you know? I fit the profile, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already scared off tops, like, damn, you know, this is a situation for me.
Walker continues to calmly repeat the same self-serving story, even mentioning unnecessary details to underline that he is not lying and remembers every detail of what happened exactly. All of this without an ounce of remorse for his girlfriend.
Then I just stopped. I wasn't really trying to run or evade the police. I was scared.
Right.
You know, that's really all it was. I was just scared. That's why I got out and I was slapping her like, wake up. Like, she didn't give me no signs and no response. Like, not a blink, not a nothing, not a moan, not nothing, you know? So I'm like, she really died or something. I didn't know.
So now, when you got in the car and then you wanted to take off, how far were you away from that tree when you initially got in? And
when I first got in?
Yeah, when you first got in and started taking off.
Not far. Yo, I'm in that yard. I'm in the yard. Like, it's, I know it's all close proximity. It's not far though.
Like,
probably like
10, 15 feet?
Yeah, probably not even that.
Not even
like 6. It's the tree's right here. Like, you know, I'm in the car, the tree's right here. And as soon as I start going, I have to turn to not hit the tree. You know what I'm saying?
So was your front of the car was the tree right in front of your car?
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you turn.
I had to turn like toward the right and whip around for her to go like this.
Okay.
But when I went like this, she hopped in front of the car, got hit. I get out and drag her in the car.
Okay.
The same discussion goes on for almost 40 minutes until the detectives decide they have had enough of his stories and start confronting him more aggressively.
We was not arguing at all.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was drunk at her mom's house before I fell asleep, we was not arguing. Nobody was arguing. Like, I don't even understand how this turned into.
You wake up to all them arguing?
Literally, I wake up to everybody beefing. Like,
wow. Her
brother's like, oh, my mama, that got me f***ed up and blah, blah, blah,
Any
blah.
physical altercations there? Or
but her brother ended up fighting her stepdad while I was asleep. That's what he told me. He said that he was actually fought.
Did she get in any physical altercation? All right. Does she have any medical problems?
Nothing. No.
Okay.
No.
Nothing that you know of in your two.
No, not like that. Yeah, no.
Okay. All right.
And me, I take medication. I do all that. I take my medication every day.
Okay.
I have anxiety, and you know, I take my medicine every day. So it's like, you know, I be on it. I'll be on top of it. That's why it's so easy for me to express myself and control myself in situations like this. You know, but it's like, literally, this whole situation really came out the blue. Like, I would have never expected it, ever. Especially yesterday. Like, yesterday was really a good day.
Yeah,
bro.
Sounds like it. All right, let me, I gotta take a break for a second, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
One of the detectives steps out for a break. Soon, he'll come back with crucial information, but in the meantime, the other one stays in, drilling Walker with more questions that could be helpful.
I know you talked about taking the shots. While you're still at your girl's house before you fell asleep, how, on like a scale, were you feeling pretty buzzed, moderately buzzed?
I wasn't even really feeling buzzed or even drunk. I just felt tired more than anything, because like literally all day she had work from 9 to 1, I think, yesterday. So I was trying to just hurry up and get all this together and get her balloons and all her cakes and all that. I was just trying to get all that together. So I didn't even, after I dropped her off at work, I didn't even go home. And when I came back to pick her up, that's the first time I went home. I changed and we went straight to the steakhouse. It was like,
all right. And then so when you go back to her house or her parents' house, and you're drinking the shots, because you had 6, I think you said 6 shots of Patron.
Yeah, I say 6 because it was the double shots and I took 3 of them. So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, how buzzed were you feeling at that time?
I wasn't really even feeling like, ooh, well, I was really just hella tired already. That's why I sat down and I fell asleep.
Gotcha. And then how about after you woke up?
Literally, when I woke up, I didn't even have no time to even be drunk or anything. It was really like everybody's fighting already, right? You know?
And you have a concept of time? Do you know about how long you were sleeping?
No, I didn't. Listen, I really fell asleep, never had no chance to look at my phone, never had no chance to look at any time. I woke up to her brother telling me about how their mom's boyfriend, how they had fought. Okay. I didn't get no rundown of time, nothing. I never looked at no time. I just knew it was hella late.
All right. And then do you have any idea about what time you went to sleep?
Mm-hmm. I really because you know, when you're with your family, you're not really on your phone. So I wasn't on my phone or anything. I was just enjoying myself, and I sat down and ended up going to sleep. Bro, yesterday was really a good day. Everybody was laughing. I really don't know
what happened.
Me going to sleep and me waking up and what had went on between that time. I really don't know.
And then where did you sleep at their house?
Where did I wake up? I want to say the couch or.
Do you like remember? Hey, I'm gonna go lay down here.
No, it wasn't even a planned sleep. It was really
just
like
all of a sudden-
I'm sitting there and I just fall asleep. You know?
So you think you woke up on the couch?
Yeah, woke up at the couch or the table, one of the two.
This detective is used to this kind of small talk. He knows it's only a matter of time before someone like Walker trips over his words.
And I know you talked about, so you kind of slapped her and then punched her the one time to try to wake her up. Any other thing you did to try to get her snap out of it?
Oh, the only thing I did, I was slapping her and I punched her, but I wasn't on no mad shit. I was scared. I didn't want her to like die. Really thought she was dead.
Right.
So that's all I was doing, just trying to wake her up. The only other thing I did, I opened her eyes with my hands and I was like, "Babe, bro, are you okay?" She just did not say nothing. Like her eye didn't even move. You know? And I'm just like, oh. No, so I really touched her eye and was like rubbing on her eye to see if she was gonna wake up. She didn't. She didn't even move.
Someone mentioned that she might have had what looked like a bite mark on her face. Do you know anything about that? Like,
No.
do you remember like maybe like biting her to see if she'd wake up?
No, I probably did though.
Yeah.
I probably did, but like I was really panicking.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I really thought she was dead. I was panicking. I was slapping her. I was shaking the out of her. I was like, "Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!"
So from here, like when you hit her with the car, you don't think that there's any way that she's that
Yeah.
by the circumstances on
Yeah,
how you
because
hit
the
her
car
with
didn't hit her that bad. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Did I really do something bad?
Right.
You know, because when I say, officer, she really did not move at all, to the point to where I'm doing anything I can to see if I can get it in her.
So no moaning, groaning, anything like that after you get out to check on her.
No, since after she got hit by the car,
Yeah.
there was no moaning, no groaning, no movement. It was really when I'm dragging her to the car, it's dead weight. Like it's like it's no effort from her at all. Like, and I'm dragging her around, it's dead weight.
Could you tell if she was breathing or not?
I never even paid attention. I just wanted her to say, "I'm okay, I'm okay." I was really hella scared.
And then the keys to your car, when you found the keys, were they separated?
They were separated.
So
It was the key that I started my car with. You could separate it away from the other keys, and that was on the floor in like the middle of the street. I had to really search and find it.
And was it on when you guys were driving? Were they in the regular condition, like the normal keys, or was it separated?
I'm not sure.
So then when you find the key, and you said you found it on the ground, like outside?
Yeah.
Not the floor inside the car.
No, it was outside. It was really in the street, like in the road.
And do you think she was just, because you're like, hey, I'm about to get out of here, did you figure she's just walking home and you'll see her back at home? Was that the...
Honestly, she has like a bad attitude problem. And she has like, just like I got anger issues, she has the same. But like, she'll put herself in danger because she's so mad. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm about to walk all the way down this dark road because I'm mad. I just want to get away from you.
Yeah.
But you're not even thinking about the danger you're putting yourself in.
How far, because from my understanding, you guys are pretty much right around the corner from your apartments, right?
Yeah,
when that happens.
Yeah.
So when she was walking away, was she walking in the direction of the apartment?
She was walking towards the apartments, but she kept going past them.
Oh, I see.
You know? Here you go. Thank you.
When the other detective gets back into the room, Walker realizes that they might know details he hasn't mentioned, so he suddenly shifts back to a part of the story he left off.
So now, here's what I want to do. I have a laptop here, and it's a little more, I can pan out. We'll kind of get more details as to where, because it's kind of hard to do it on this.
Yeah.
So here's the laptop, and here's,
and the fact that you did say that, I do remember. The biting because when it happened, I remember I was slapping the out of her hella hard, and then I punched her, and then I lifted up her head, and I was like grabbed her hair, but I was shaking her head like while she was laying on her back, so her head was like kind of up like this, and I'm like, bro, wake up, wake up, wake up, and I'm like, the police is coming. I can hear the sirens just getting closer and closer, so I start kissing her on her face, she's not waking, so then I remember that, I beat her on her face, I remember that, okay. I remember that. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I bit her. Hard? No, I don't know if it was hard, but I just know I was trying to do anything I could to get her to wake up. Like, even if it was me causing her some pain and her saying, ow, that hurt. Like, if I could have broke her arm and she woke up, I would have did it all. Just because I really, at that point, I really thought she was dead.
Okay.
Is he trying to get ahead of the story before facts catch up? Regardless of what he's going to say, he's about to be put up against the evidence they hold.
So I'm trying to get this straight.
Yeah.
So when you got out of the car, you talked to her. Where were you guys at when you were talking? Were you in front of the car, side of the car, or where at?
I was like on the side. I really don't remember, but I know I couldn't been too far away from the car.
And were you facing each other?
Yeah.
How far were you from each other?
Far away, I couldn't have touched her.
You could? Okay. And what were you guys talking about?
I was just like, get back in the car, it's hella late. And I'm telling her, I'm like, bro, I literally just woke up. I don't know what you're so mad for. That's all. That's literally what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the going on.
Right.
I don't know why you're mad. All I was trying to do, like, cause she was mad at me, is because she was telling me, like, when I'm talking to her brother when I first woke up, she was like, come on, bro, I'm about to leave you. Come the on, my brother's beefing, blah, blah, blah. But I was sitting there trying to talk to her, but like, bro, what's wrong? What happened? So she got mad from that, and that's what caused her
you
anger.
talking to her brother?
Yeah, for me talking to her brother and not coming when she said come.
Oh, okay.
That's really what caused her anger. She was not mad at me any type of way before that.
Okay. And then when you got out after you pulled into this yard, and you got out to talk to her,
Yeah.
what did she say? Did she say anything?
She was just, I'm like, come on, man, get back in the car. She was like, no, I'm not getting back in the car. I'm like, man, just get back in the car. I'm like, we're out here, bro. We're being hella loud. Just come on. This is not that serious. I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't cheat. It's not, like, that's what I'm telling her. It's not no situation with an outside female.
Right.
It's really, you're beefing with me because I was trying to check on your brother. And like I kept telling her that night, is that if I fucking with you, your family comes a part of that, bro. I'm not just gonna care about you and if your brother's down, I'm just gonna go, oh, he's tripping,
Right.
No, I'm gonna check on him. So that's all I did, and she took it to a whole different level.
Okay.
But that's how I know they was arguing about. It had to be something serious.
Okay.
The same detective leaves the room again, and Walker starts to worry. He knows they're not buying his story. They're slowly gathering details he didn't know they had, and that whatever confrontation comes next won't be good.
So, like, what's gonna happen to me?
Honestly, and you'll know, obviously, as soon as we know, so
Yeah.
kind of the way this thing goes down or went down is whatever took place with you and your girl happens, right?
Yeah.
When that happens, once the officers show up, the sergeant stuff, they kind of assess the scene and decide whether we need to be called.
Yeah.
So, which is what ended up happening. The detectives got called. So I only know a real small part of what's going on, and pretty much it's kind of straight from you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So once we're done here, we're going to go and kind of find out and talk to some of the officers and the other sergeants.
Yeah.
And then at that point, we'll have an idea of what's going on and what's going to happen from this point on. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a weird situation, right? I mean,
So I'm gonna have to sit in the cell, pretty much.
the chances are strong, in all honesty. And you're not a BS kind of guy, and I don't want to BS you, right?
Yeah.
So, it's just what the part that's really odd, and you might be able to, I think it's even odd to you, is it sounds like you really didn't hit her that hard with a car to really hurt her too badly.
I didn't. That's why she probably, it's like, I don't think she has no broken legs, nothing like that. She shouldn't have none of that, bro. I didn't.
And that's why we're asking about medical conditions, anything that you knew about that something like this might trigger to cause her to go unresponsive.
I know she got bad anxiety, and I know she has anxiety attacks like I do.
Does she take medication too?
No. She's not fully in acceptance that she has it.
Yeah. Does she smoke weed too?
Yeah.
Does that help her with her anxiety?
I don't know.
Does it help you with yours?
I I wouldn't say it helps me, but it just gives me that calming factor of like, it makes me like not care about it. Like if she was to do something wrong that I would normally care about, and if I smoke about it, then I just...
You just don't care, or you care less?
I care less.
Less.
Yeah, not that I don't care, but I care less. Yeah. So it's like I pick and choose my battles.
Right.
You know?
And tonight, you guys go over to her parents' house. How many times have you been over there?
A lot.
A lot. So you know her pretty well?
Yeah. Like it was a good time. We were all shopping today.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
He's now desperate, running out of patience, and worrying that detectives are making the right conclusions about his stories. His 110% truth altitude is now 110% gone.
Like I'm really I hate small spaces, and me being in this cell is killing me over something I did not do. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be known with I need to fight or what people are trying to charge me with if they're going to try to say out.
And we're going to tell you, obviously, I don't even know at this point what's going to come of this. I really don't. And like I said, I'm not kind of I'm straight up. I tell you. Like I said, we kind of came in this just having pretty much a little basis of knowledge kind of on what was learned by the officers, but most of what we're hearing right now of this, and that's why we're having you go in so much detail, because that's important, right? That's important. So for us to know exactly what took place, how it took place, where it took place, once we find out, we're going to let you know, obviously. And that's why, you're not in cuffs right now. We're just having kind of a conversation. It's just like, so kind of the sticking point is how she ended up, getting from kind of what sounds like from basically what you're describing, kind of a low speed impact.
It really was it was not a high speed impact. Like, it was not, I didn't have even enough space or time to get a high speed.
And I think you'd mentioned this, but let me ask again, the distance from that tree, because apparently that's probably where she stepped out from, and the front of your car was how far before you
probably like this far. The front of my car is my knee, the tree's right there.
So like literally you had 5 or 6 feet of
it literally
room to accelerate.
It was not that far.
In trying to explain himself, Brandon only reveals how little his sense of version of events really makes.
All I know is that the last thing I remember her wearing is because she wore to dinner, she wore a dress and she wore in the high heels.
Right.
So I don't know if that's what she was wearing still or anything. I really don't know. She could have, like, our house is really hella close, so she could have went to the house, changed, and went back to her mom's house. I don't know. I really did not even have time to analyze nothing she had on. Like, I couldn't tell you nothing she had on. I really literally woke up, she hopped in the car, all I see is her face, like, come on, babe, we need to hurry up and go. And I'm just like, well, what's the problem?
Right. So do you think they were dragging on the ground when you're driving away?
What?
Her feet? Or were they in the car enough to be not dragging?
I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is that I got her in the car enough for her to not fall out. And I just wanted to get the out of there. Because before I even got her all the way in the car, the dude shot 2 shots. And that's like, it's a paranoia with me now because I already got shot myself.
Well, I don't think it's just you. That's normal, right? If someone's shooting, you don't want to be anywhere near where they're shooting at.
Yeah, at all. So I just tried to hurry up, get her in the car, make sure she was good, didn't want to cause no more bullshit, and I just left.
The detective who's been in and out walks back into the room, this time with a different energy, confronting him with more details and asking him to confirm.
When you guys were out of the car talking, when did the gunshots happen?
I was right next to him. I wasn't even in the car yet. When the first gunshot happened, I wasn't even in the car yet. I was trying to pull her in the car.
No. Yeah. I'm asking, when you first pull up and you get out to talk, were there any gunshots then?
No. Okay. The gunshots happened after the car made contact with her, and then I get out to take her and put her in the car.
Okay.
And then he's like literally probably right here, and you like the gun, you can feel it vibrate your eardrum.
He's giving Walker enough rope to contradict himself, but Walker only has one thing on his mind.
So, like, what do I have to look forward to dealing with now?
Well, let me bring this back out there, and then I'll let you know. So, once we'll complete this interview, and then I'll let you know what's going to happen.
Are you guys going to keep me in custody?
Well, that's kind of what we're saying. What I was telling you a little bit earlier. We just have a small part of this. Right now, it's not a small part because it's a big part. It's just we have to kind of talk to the other officers quick, and then a decision will be made. So we can't tell you. It's not like I'm keeping something from you. We got to find out. We got to talk to them, and then obviously you'll be the first to know. So I'm not gonna sit there and BS you. I more than you know. I mean, here's the thing, man. Right? It's stuff happens, and it's and this is my experience in life. Bizarre things happen, right? And sometimes they're unfortunate, sometimes they're not. This is one of those situations where they're unfortunate, right? The circumstances of you getting into it with your girl and her by the car and the guy with the gun, it happens.
This is too much.
So you're your willingness to talk about it is huge, right?
Because I need to let everybody know I'm not hiding.
Yeah, no, and trust me, I appreciate that.
I was never on no harming, DV,
Right.
none of that.
And like I said, we appreciate it because it does help us a lot. Because without what you just told us right now, all we have is information given to us by people, right? The where your car was, the officers. So you kind of filling us in on, especially the whys, because the whys are always big, right? We can always figure out what happened, and a lot of times the whys are huge because you just don't understand why something took place. This helps fill that in.
At this point, Walker starts to realize that the overly detailed stories he told have failed to convince them of his innocence. The detective entertains the conversation until his partner gets back into the room, bringing more questions straight from the crime scene.
So, just to let you know, because this is involving a car, but we got a lot of people out there at the scene kind of looking over things too. And I've talked to some of the guys out there at the scene, and they noticed some contents from her purse. Can you explain that? Can you tell me about that?
The only thing that could be contents in her purse if she had her purse in her hand and she dropped it or something. But I really was not focused on anything she had on. I can't even tell you if she changed her outfit or not. I was just simply trying to get her back in the car, and I just wanted to go home.
Okay. Did you dump her purse out by any chance? No.
I didn't dump her purse.
Because it's right out in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road.
Yeah.
The only on this road.
On 148.
She on the main road that we was on.
Yeah.
She could have got the car, dropped her purse. I never dumped her purse, and I feel like that is that makes more sense because I'm telling you, I found the one key by itself in the middle of the road.
In which road?
It was the long road, like from coming from Transpire. Yeah.
Okay, I think they found the contents of her purse right here.
Yeah, I never touched her purse. I never did any of that. Okay. I just found the key right here. I came around. I never touched her purse. I never grabbed anything.
Okay, here's the thing. Is it possible you could have sped from here and went through the yard and hit her?
No, there's no way. I was already in grass. That's what I'm saying. But I just know that I believe I was in grass, and I know what I did. I told you. So
did you, when you picked her up and put her in the car here, did you have to drag her then?
No, she was right next to the car.
Do you remember any of her clothes coming off as you dragged her?
No. I can't even tell you what she had on. Literally, I cannot tell you what she had on. I can't tell you what shoes, what outfit. All I know is that the last thing I know she had on before I fell asleep was the dress and the high heels.
Okay.
And no jacket. She didn't even have a jacket yet. She didn't have a shirt. It was just a dress and the high heels.
Okay, so when you guys got to the church, or when you got to this church with her in the car, you took her out?
I took her out the car.
Okay.
I laid her in the grass, tried to wake her up. I kept on saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. She did not move. I dragged her a little bit. I'm like, wake up, wake up. She did not move. That's when I started slapping her, and that's when I punched her, and that's when I picked up her head, and I was like, wake up, and I started kissing on her. I was really digging my hands in her eyes. When I say her eyes were wide open, bro, and she was not making a tear, not moving, not, So I started kissing her, and I bit her face. I remember that. I just wanted to do whatever I could to see if, she's going, oh, ow, and wake up and be like, I'm good. I need to go to the hospital, whatever. I know regardless she needed to go to the hospital. I just wanted to make sure she was still alive.
Okay.
Things do not look good. They go through the details one last time, even though the detective already has something up his sleeve.
And you're positive you stopped in the yard, got out.
I was in the yard. I know I was in the yard. There's like that. For me to be in the road and then go in the yard, it seemed like that it happened too fast for me to be all the way in the road.
Okay. Because video shows you in the road and then going back and dragging her into the car.
I wasn't in the road. What do you mean I dragged her in the car?
Like right here. Like after, when you came and then turn, hit her, and then.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I didn't turn and hit her. I got out the car.
But you stopped in the road right here and went back and drug her to the car by the arm.
There is literally no way I could have sat here and drugged her. I want to see the video myself, because there's no way I could have dragged her hella far on the road. It was how all that shit happened. It was too fast. Like, the dude was right next to me in his yard when he shot the 2 shots. So how could I have been in the road?
There too.
Yeah, so how would I be in the road? That's what I'm saying. I'm in his yard and my feet are on grass. And this is what I remember.
Right.
You know, but you're saying that I there's no way that I went past the house. I never went past the house.
Which house?
The house that she was at, that I hit her at. I never went past the house first. I was at the house when I pulled up. I was not in the road. If I was in the road, it was only a little bit. It had to be just a little bit. It was not the full car in the road. If I did stop in the road, that's when I was talking to her, like, get in the car. But when I pulled in, I never just pulled in and hit her. Like, I got out the car, I'm stepping in grass. I remember, because when I got out the car, as soon as I got out the car, I was right there dragging her. I didn't drag her hella far. Only time I dragged her far was, like, equal, you could say far, is when I was at the church.
Okay.
Walker talks as if the detectives haven't already seen footage that contradicts his story.
Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that we didn't ask you?
No.
Okay. Is the information given in the statement true to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there force used or threats or promises made to make you give this statement?
No.
Okay.
It was just threats used at the scene of the crime.
What's that?
I said there was threats used at the scene of the crime. The dude saying that he was going to shoot me, that he was going to kill me, and all that. And I didn't even have no gun.
Yeah, with the gun.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
You're talking about the guy that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He don't get no consequences for that.
That's not.
We're
Yeah,
investigating this,
yeah.
so that
Can't give you that answer just because.
we're going to talk to a lot of people. I mean, there's a law that people have a right to protect themselves and others too. So,
Yeah. But I didn't even cause no harm.
Well, I know, and that's the.
I didn't even
everybody's
threaten you.
perceptions are different, so that's kind of what the issue is right now.
Hang tight. I'm going to turn the recorder off and I'll be right back.
In the end, Walker's day was far from the perfect day he claimed it to be. Almost 4 years after this interrogation, he was sentenced to 17 years in prison for the murder of his girlfriend, Lourdes Quimolen, a punishment that, for many, still doesn't feel enough for the life he took.
He was strangely cold, callous, and unmoved immediately after he ran over Ms. Quimolen. I have determined to impose a sentence on count 2 felony murder of 17 years or 204 months.
It's unsettling how composed he was during the interrogation, but this is what happens when self-centered, entitled people think love means control. If you enjoyed our production, hit subscribe, like, and check out the next video. See you there.